News, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and this is the match review, the match ratings, from the Aston Villa Everton game in the Carabao Cup, which has just finished 2-1 to Everton at the time of recording. There's 11 players to do and the subs, so let's just get straight into it. Starting off with in goal, Jordan Pickford. I'm going to give Pickford a 7. I don't think he had a lot to do in the first half, if any. And then in the second half, had a lot more to do, especially in the last couple. Made a really good save in the second half. So, yeah, I'm going to give Pickford a 7. Decent by him. It was a decent game, to be completely honest with you. The only time I was a bit like, oof, was I think he chased a long ball down with Watkins, and he committed and he didn't get it. But he quickly got it. Doesn't matter because it wasn't in a dangerous area, and he quickly got back into position. So, yeah, 7 for Pickford. Michael Keane, interesting one. I said to a couple of lads that appear on the channel, I was like, I haven't seen Mike. I forgot he was playing at one point, so it means he must have had an all right game. Because he is one of those players. If you don't notice him, it's probably best if you don't notice him. It means he's not done anything wrong. Obviously he did score the own goal, but what can you do? It's just bounced off his shit, and I'm not going to hold that against him. So I'm going to give Michael Keane a 7. I thought he had some decent clearances, made some decent interceptions and tackles. He wasn't dribbled past either, which is a bizarre stat. But if you think, bearing in mind, people were living off Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk's legacy was living off that a couple of years ago. He wasn't dribbled past, so yeah, decent game for Michael Keane. He did lose possession 12 times. I think a 7's fair. We don't do halves, and we do 0.5s in full. So I'm going to give him a 7. Tarkowski, I'm also going to give a 7 to. I thought he played okay as well. Decent passing stats. 1 block shot, 2 interceptions. Not many tackles. Wasn't dribbled past. Only lost possession 5 times. So I'm going to give him a 7. Gerard Branthwaite, I thought played really well. Once again, another impressive. I know news came out today about Everton wanting to tie him down a bit with a new contract. Not surprising. Another brilliant game from Gerard Branthwaite. Really good. There was one point where Diaby, and it has to be said, by the way, Diaby for Villa, fantastic player. The speed he dribbles at and how well he dribbles to keep that ball is incredible. He ran down the entire right, and I didn't think anyone was stopping him. And Branthwaite just managed to get the ball off him. Wasn't the cleanest looking sort of attempt to get the ball off him in terms of aesthetically clean. It was clean in terms of rules of football. But it doesn't matter because he was the way Diaby was running. I don't think anyone that was going to stop him. I was a little bit worried that if anyone did it, it'd have to be a foul. So yeah, really good from Branthwaite. Made some decent interceptions and tackles as well. His passing's very, very, very good. I think he had like 90% accurate passing here. A couple of good passes though by him. A couple of good through balls by him. Gave possession away 3 times, which is very, very good for a centre-back that's trying to be a ball player. I'm going to give Branthwaite a 7.5. I thought he had a really solid game for us. Next, we have Nathan Patterson. Again, going to give him a 7. Much better from Patterson today, much better. His crossing still needs to be there a little bit, and his passing. But I thought he handled Luca Dean very well in the second half when Luca Dean came on, because Luca Dean was really pushing for those runs on the left. There were a couple of balls going between Patterson and the centre-back, and he handled it well, recovered well, span on a sixpence and managed to get some blocks in. So, yeah, really good for him. He did lose possession 15 times, so I do think he's a good defender, but I do think he needs to be a little bit better on the ball. But, I mean, that's just being a bit picky. 7 for him, though. James Garner, obviously got the first goal. I'm going to give Garner an 8. I think an 8's good. Got a great goal, foot near post finish, fantastic goal. Good pass accuracy as well with 81%. 1 key pass. Got fantastic player. I think we've watched him, didn't we, at the weekend, and thought, wow, what a good player he is. And now he's played in this central role, and I think people will want this central role more from him, especially over Garner Gay. But yeah, he only lost possession 8 times, made a lot of good passes, and like I said, really nice finish for the goal. Nice run, Nice finish, really tough finish from that angle, especially to go near post, but he did well. And then we have Amado Onana, rolls Royce, the midfield. I think is the best way to say it here. What a player! Um, he's just I can't explain it. He's already, if you don't follow me on Twitter, I've mentioned I do this. I do sometimes stats reviews, and I do say all the time, Onana's progressive passes are incredible for us. He's one of our best progressive passers of the ball, and he did it again today. But it's not just that; his passing short's good. He dribbles nicely with the ball, keeps the ball close to him, uses his strength. He's a great physical presence to push players off. He just looked incredible with that little bit of freedom that he had today, and I think it suits him lots more when he's got that sort of freedom to roam, freedom to press high, freedom to run with the ball. It really does make a difference for him. He had 76% pass accuracy, but he had two very good key passes. He created one big chance as well, which was great to see. And yeah, like I said, made some clearances, made some blocks, made some tackles. Really good game from him. I'm going to give Onana, Garner an 8. I'm going to give him an 8. Well, I attempted to do a 7.5, but I'm going to give him an 8 as well because he did get the assist for James Garner. And like I said, he played well. Next, we have Mykolenko. Tough half for Mykolenko, I think, in terms of attacking priority. Went off at half time. Only had 13 touches of the ball all game. 86% pass accuracy with 6 out of 7 passes. One long ball attempted, but it wasn't accurate. Tough for Mykolenko. Played 45 minutes, couldn't really get in the game. You can see why he switched him for Young. I'm gonna have to give him a 6.5. I just didn't see an awful lot of him. I don't think he's the fullback in a 3/5. I don't think he's that type of fullback, to be honest. So yeah, it was always going to be a bit of a tough ask for him. But yeah, 6.5 for Mykolenko. And then we have Jack Harrison in his debut for Everton. I thought Jack Harrison played well, really hard-working midfielder. I can see Sean Dyche liking him a lot. He did play well. I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well, or a 7. I think I might have started off giving players as a base a bit high here. I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7. He had decent passes, 2 very good key passes, 4 crosses, one of them accurate, 1 big chance created as well. Won a lot of his ground duels. I just thought he played well. 2 interceptions, 1 tackle. You can sort of see why Sean Dyche is going to like him. Very, very good. Arnaut Danjuma, again, I thought he had a solid game. He's a great dribbler. Danjuma's a great dribbler of the ball. He runs at players well. There's a couple of times where I thought maybe he could have laid it on a bit, but I mean, that's just being picky. He creates a lot of the space he gets. So yeah, if you create it, I think to some capacity, there's nothing wrong with what he chooses to do. So yeah, really good there. I'm going to give Danjuma a 7 as well. Some decent, like I said, decent dribbles, decent passes. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'm going to give a 7.5 to. I think when he plays, he's our best striker. He had a solid game, had a couple of chances. Could have had a couple more goals, had a couple of good chances. Did miss 2 big chances. His goal was well earned. He just wanted it more than the Villa defender, nicked it off him. Ran a long way, had a lot of time to think about it, and coolly slotted it past the keeper. So that's a 7.5 for Calvert-Lewin. And now we'll go into the substitutes as well. So we will start with Ashley Young. We'll start with whoever came on first. Ashley Young. I'm going to give Ashley Young a 6.5 as well, which I believe is the same as Mykolenko. Played 45 minutes, made 3 clearances, 1 interception, 1 tackle, but he's dribbled past once. Only had 29 touches, 69% pass accuracy, 1 key pass. None of his crosses or long balls were accurate. Lost possession 10 times. At 38, I don't think Ashley Young probably expected to be playing as much as he is. There's a reason he's 38. I I think ideally the club probably should have had somebody. Um, uh, he probably should have come in alongside somebody who's of a bit better quality. But alas, yeah, 6.5 for Ashley Young. If you could take it, if he's able to take a corner that doesn't end up in the keeper's hands, his ratings from me can change very quickly. Um, Dwight McNeil only played 25 minutes. It's hard to judge him again, but he did have some moments. I don't think I'm going to rate McNeil because 25 minutes isn't a lot. And his stats would suggest that he should be highly rated, but it's a very small sample size. Maybe I give him a 6.5 as well. I mean, that seems a bit harsh though, because I did think when he came on, he played well. He made 6 accurate passes, so it's 100% pass accuracy from him. Now I don't think I will because he didn't get a lot of time. I'll just talk about what I saw. Thought he had a good game. Came on, did what Dwight McNeil does his ground battles, decent passer, good for running down the clock as well. But it's hard to give him a rating because of the small size. Same with Idrissa Gueye, came on for 18 minutes, 10 touches, 50% pass accuracy. Won all of his ground duels, won all of his aerial duels, lost possession twice though. One was a it was nearly an Idrissa Gueye special, passed it back, really didn't have enough power on it. I thought we were going to get caught out there, but luckily we didn't. Made 1 clearance, 2 blocks and 3 tackles. I mean, if I had to judge, I was going to say him and McNeil might be 6.5s, but again, I don't really want to commit to that because not a lot of time. Beto, same again, got 18 minutes. I think he tried his best, tried to keep the ball up well. I don't think he's as good at holding the ball up as Calvert-Lewin, and I think we're going to learn that. But also players are all over him. Again, as soon as he gets the ball, they're all over him. I thought he did what was asked of him. Obviously, a bit tougher coming in and playing this because at this point, Garner had gone out wide again. James Garner, the shape had changed again, and I think we'd started to protect the lead, so he didn't get as much opportunity as he'd probably like. But again, I thought he played okay. Did what he was asked when he came on. And then finally, Abdoulaye Doucouré played 11 minutes. Decent pass accuracy and stuff. I just think again he did the job. So I'm just gonna say for all of them, like just a very basic rating for them because I think it's tough to judge them. But yeah, that's all the ratings. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below your thoughts. I'll put on and reading them. See you soon.